Hi everyone, it's Elizabeth here. So I just wanted to do this quick video in regards to let go and let God. Obviously, if you look at the words let God, all you gotta do is take the D out and it just says let go. So what exactly does that mean? It just means that you basically surrender your will to God and let Him be in control. Now, I don't think that necessarily means just sitting around doing nothing and not putting any action toward anything. I do think it's kind of a combination when you're talking about manifestation or asking God to lead the way. You have to put some action toward things that you want to improve on or that you want or need in life, and then kind of just let God take control and the divine to let things kind of fall into place at its own divine order. A lot of times in life, we don't really understand things while we're in the moment, but when you take a step back and you look at your history, um, then you kind of start to understand why you've gone through certain things, or why you've lost this job and it transitioned you into another one, or if you were really broke and all of a sudden a job popped up. It might not be the most ideal job in the world, but it's kind of this divine timing to let the divine do its work, the things that you don't see. When you are going through a really difficult time in life, especially now during coronavirus, losing a job and hope, maybe you had a really good job and you lost it, and you don't really want to go backwards to working, how you used to do with your entry level job right out of college. Oops, sorry. This is where the let go and let God is, combine it with prayer. What do you want? What are you looking for? And just continue to let things unfold. Now, in the world of what's happening today politically, I really believe that both sides of the party are seeing things obviously from different perspectives and different angles and different ideologies, and how you want your community or your country or the world to look. And I do believe, in the sense of, depending on what you think is evil, there are people who look at Donald Trump and see him as evil. There are people who look at Donald Trump and understand a different perspective to see that he is fighting a globalist agenda. So I'm not here to communicate which one is right or wrong, but it is a perspective. So you have people that are viewing this, say, human being, and some people see him as light and some people see him as dark and evil and reversing, the world back to 1922. So in the sense of whatever you believe in, especially because politics has kind of controlled a lot of us, we're politicizing masks. People are losing friends over whether they believe they should wear a mask or not. You need to let go. You need to let go of other people's opinions. Let God guide these people in whatever direction that they need to go in. Let God guide humanity in whatever direction it also needs to go in. Evil always fails. Evil will end up eating itself alive. It cannot keep up with the lies. It's kind of like throwing cement on weak foundations. The more you keep throwing cement and onto weak foundations, it's going to break. And that's kind of how lies and evil and all that stuff works. So all of the things that eventually will come to light in its own divine timing will happen. We just don't know when. Hopefully it'll be in our lifetime. You never know, it might not be in our lifetime. So a lot of changes sometimes can take like 100 years. So you never know. If you don't live that long, you might not actually see it. So letting go, surrendering the things that you cannot control, and learning to accept situations in your life and understanding what you can control. If you're obviously you can't control Monsanto, but if you are very passionate about, bringing awareness about Monsanto, you can do that by signing petitions. You can write a blog. You can post blogs on social media. You can become some form of an activist. So there's things that you can do, but you cannot control that single specific outcome. Those are the things I think people really struggle with in this life. And that's where even these thoughts of co-creation can be very egoic, because in reality, some people think they control everything, and I don't. I think you have some control on this planet, but in reality, a lot of it is still connected to the higher up, and he has the ultimate control to say on what goes in everyone's individual life, but also kind of in this kind of collective environment. So if you're struggling with certain things, focus on prayer, meditation, whatever it is, having conversations with God. That's how you build a relationship with the divine, and put action toward the things that you want to see change. So just let go and let God, and let evil do its thing. It might gain a little light and speed for a time being, but eventually it will fall and destroy itself, because that's kind of what evil does. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you have any thoughts on this subject, we'd love to hear your comments below. Have a great day. See you next time. Bye-bye.